Gemini, this is your astral tarot reading for the month of February. And this is going to be a month where you make some serious decisions. Serious decision making is coming your way this month. And the reason for that is Mercury, your ruler, goes retrograde on the 26th. And you're going to have a chance to reevaluate a couple of things, a couple of situations in your life. But before we talk about that, let me give you your first tarot reading for the month of February, and let's see what is coming your way. Okay, moving forward, work projects, being stronger, self-discipline, getting what you want. This is the wish card. That is beautiful. Financial stability. You know, you're going to get rid of these things that's causing you sleepless nights. You're going to deal with them. You know, your love life, there's going to be an improvement in your love life. And also some self-love. Let's talk about some self-love. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. First tarot reading for the month of February. And the first card was moving forward. The Chariot card is a very powerful card. This means you are ready to move forward, get some new things happening in your life. You are not stuck. You want something different. Something different. You want something different. Absolutely. And it could be regarding your work. Now, this is going to be interesting because that Mercury retrograde, your Mercury retrograde is going to be regarding your career. So there's going to be some things regarding your career that you're going to be thinking about. But one thing I want to say to you is that it's definitely about money. Focusing on your money. You know, doing some things for yourself. Maybe improving your love life. And being stronger about, what is it that you decide to do. Get you some information cards. Let's get some information cards of what's going on. I do know that on the 1st of February, there is a full moon in Leo, and that is in your house of communications. So, wow, your intuition is going to be strong. You got to be careful, though, with your words. You got to be careful with your words. Communications can be a very important thing for you this month, especially around that full moon. Compromise. Is there a situation that you've been thinking about, debating about with other people? You might need to compromise on it. You will have more divine insight. Your intuition is strong. You know, your words are powerful, so be very careful with your words and conversations this month during that full moon on the 1st. Oh, this card fell out. Woo, fighting. Okay, remember I said, be careful with your words. Wow. Okay, Gemini, because you know you are an air sign and you like to talk. You got to be careful what you say. You can start a fight, an aggravation with somebody, rouse somebody up. Somebody can say something to you and you're going to be really ready to defend yourself. Oh, there could be a war of words. There can be a war of words for you, Gemini. Be very mindful of it, especially around that full moon. Full moons make people excited. And there is a chance that you might get excited around that full moon and tell somebody off. Harmony is what you want. Harmony is what you want. One thing about that full moon, your intuition will be stronger. So you can use your intuition. Use your intuitive mind to get away from situations that are aggravating and irritating that may cause some problems in your life. Use that intuition. Use your intuition. What else about that full moon? Full moon on the 1st. Entering into your house of communication. Also dealing with family members, neighbors, stuff like that. You may want to have a conversation with them. One thing though, nobody fools you. You're going to become aware of something you weren't aware of before. That full moon is going to shed light on a secret, a situation that's been hidden, something you didn't know about. You're going to gain better awareness. Somebody trying to fool you. There's going to be information coming that's going to open your eyes and set you on a different path regarding a situation or a certain person. Yes. All right, now let's see. On the 3rd, Uranus, the planet of innovative and change, will be going into your house of the soul. Wow, what does that mean? That's that's an intuition card. Woo! Your intuition is going to be strong. You're going to have the ability to change those things in your life that you didn't have power to change before. Uranus is about a transformation. You can transform things, break things down. Uranus is the turnaround card. That's the turnaround planet. Turnaround planet. You want to turn something around? It can happen. You can become more inspired. Say no to things you need to say no to. View your options that you weren't aware of before. This is the soul. Things are going to come to you. Intuition is going to come to you. You're going to be stronger. What in the world do you want? What do you want, Gemini? This is going to be a very good month for you to find out what you want. Those secrets, people, they won't last. Anybody that has a secret around you, you're going to find out. Wait till after the 3rd when Uranus steps into that house of the soul. You're just going to be feeling funny around certain people. People that's been funny with you didn't know, you're going to be feeling funny around them. Your intuition is going to tell you, this is not the one. This is not the person. These are not the people. This is not the circumstance that you need right now because they're funny. All right? Interesting. Let's see what else is going on with that Uranus. Time to let go of something. Move away from something. Leave something alone. Follow your intuition to get something better in your life. Not only about money, peace of mind, tranquility, stability. See, this person is alone, living large. Sometimes you just need to leave certain people alone. And that can happen. Let's get some information cards on Uranus entering into your house of the soul. What can happen for you? What can happen for you? Information cards. What can happen? Here we go. Control. You need more control over your circumstances, your habits, the way you think, the things that you do. Make some changes, but be in control. Don't be impulsive. Gemini, you can be impulsive. You move like the wind because you are an air sign. Here, there, everywhere. Uranus in your 12th house, the house of the soul, is going to give you more control of those changes that you need to make. But I'll tell you one thing, your intuition will be empowered. You're going to be more creative about things. This is going to be an amazing time for you. One thing, though, you're going to take the lead on trying to change your life. You're not going to wait for other people. You're going to take the lead and say, look, if y'all not with me, I'm gone. Bye. Okay? You're going to leave certain situations alone. You're going to take the lead in making changes in your life. Here we go. And you are going to confront your darkest fears. What are you afraid of? Uranus, the planet of intuition, is going to give you the intuitive powers to face your darkest fears. Those things that you may be afraid of dealing with. It's like, I don't want to do this because this may shake the boat in a relationship or cause problems with this person or that person, or I don't want to ask my boss for a raise because they may start, messing with me on my job, or the guy or person, woman that I'm dealing with, I don't want to really, ask them what they're doing because, it may cause some things. I may learn some things that I can't deal with. Okay, you're going to be facing your darkest fears when Uranus enters into your house of the soul after the 3rd. Yes. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about your ruler. Let's talk about Mercury, the planet of thinking, the planet of communication. It's going to be in your house of career. Oh my God. So, okay, on the 6th, Mercury enters into your house of career. You're going to have a lot of thoughts about your career. You're going to take a look at your career. And you say, I need to do this, and this. You're going to have a lot of talks with your coworkers on your job. And, there's some things that you may want to do. Okay, there's a lot of movement with Mercury in your house of career on the 6th. And on the 10th, Venus enters into your house of career. Possible raise, maybe possible, more money coming, possible promotion. We'll see. A better relationship with your boss, a better relationship with your co-workers. Those ones that have been stressing you out, y'all may start acting nicer to each other. Or it comes to the point where you decide you are not getting what the hell you need and you need to move forward. And on the 18th, the sun comes and brings you a way out. Temperance is a time to balance what's going on in that job. Take the good with the bad. What is it that you have learned? Maybe you take that and move on. Maybe you don't need to stay there. Something better is coming. Something better. The sun always brings growth. This is the sun we're talking about on the 18th. Better job, better opportunities, better career blooms for you. And on the 26th, when your ruler goes retrograde in your house of career, those things you didn't know before comes to the light. You're going to say your intuition is stronger than ever. You're going to work harder to get something better. You want more money. You tired of being left out, other people getting raises and promotions, you're not getting it, and you're going to think about what it is that you need to do, and you're going to make a plan. You're going to make a plan for it of what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. Yes, that Mercury retrograde on the 26th. Let's get some information cards about the Mercury retrograde, your ruler, on the 26th in your house of career. Here we go. First card. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, yeah, you've been there a long time. You know, you feel some kind of way. Everybody has been promoted around you and getting raises around you. And, but you just won't let your pride, let it go. Don't let the pride, don't let your pride get in the way of making changes and moves that you need to make. All right? One more thing. Nothing yet is set in stone. Just because something is promised to you don't mean it's coming. I have talked to people, and they have been sitting to wait for a raise and a promotion promised to them 8 months ago. Nothing is set in stone. Don't be sitting around forever waiting for something. You may have to make some kind of move or decisions to better your life. And your dreams need a practical plan. When you want something better, be practical about it. Plan it out. Strategize. Time to become a strategist. Gemini, you are the mind sign. Time to become a strategist. Think it out. Think it out. Absolutely. Think it out. Now, on the 13th, something interesting happens. Saturn, the planet of discipline, restrictions, or organization structure moves into your house of dreams. Now, this is when things get real. You've been having that dream to do this and that, and Saturn will give you a plan. Either you're going to look towards it, or you're going to look away from it. Your dream for the future, either you're going to look towards it, build towards it, or you're going to look for something different. Saturn is not playing games with you. It wants something better for you. It wants you to restructure your goals and your dreams. Time to stop wasting time. Time to stop wasting time. Let's see what Saturn is going to do in your house of hopes, wishes, and dreams on the 13th. Here we go. More mental discipline. Your mind ain't going to be everywhere because Gemini, your mind can be everywhere. You're going to have some structured thoughts. You're not going to get depressed about things. You're not going to let things depress you. Oh, I can't do this. If you don't do certain things, you're going to be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. You got to take action. You got to make that money. You got to make different alliances with people. And if it's time for you to make a move towards something better, don't be afraid to make a move for something better. The planet Saturn got your back. It's going to give you the mental discipline, the fortitude to move forward, the maturity. You're going to surround yourself with better people, better friends, better alliances, better plans for your future. You're going to be able to do it when Saturn enters into your house of hopes, wishes, and dreams. On the 13th, Saturn's not playing with you. It wants you to get your act together. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, now, we got a new moon solar eclipse on the 17th. What do you want to do? Something better. You want something better in your life. And you will know what that new moon is going to allow it to manifest in your life. Something better can come into your life. Yes. You feeling trapped. You tired of feeling trapped. You got to figure a way out of that. Conversations. Talk to people that know what the hell they're doing. And stay away from people that's always stealing your ideas, stealing your energy. You're on the phone with somebody trying to get information, but before you know it, they're telling you about their problems, what's happening in their life, and you didn't get 10 words in. You feeling drained. They done drained your energy. Okay? In terms of your love life, the new moon solar eclipse can change your direction in love. How's your love life? Is it fulfilling or is it not fulfilling? Because there can be a change of direction on the 17th with that new moon. A different direction. New moons, new direction, and it can be fast. You've been messing around with this person. They're not doing right by you. They're not giving you what you need. They're draining your energy, getting all your support, and when it comes to you, they got little time. You know, you tired of having an attitude. You know, you've been defending them. Are they defending you? Do they got your back? Watch your money spending. That new moon can open a new direction regarding your money too. Different ways to make money, different ways to make money. And guess what? You got good luck. That new moon on the 17th can open the door for good luck. New information, new social connections, new opportunities, new adventures, new connections, distant connections. People come to you and want to open doors for you, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Let's get some information cards on that new moon on the 17th. Here we go. New moon on the 17th. Here we go. Information card. Money. Way to make money. Walking away from something. Time to walk away something that's not doing you right. You are protected by Saint Michael. The Archangel Saint Michael got your back. Protection. You have divine protection around that new moon. So just know whatever it is that you decide to do, that you're going to do it well and you are protected. And one more thing, on the 20th, something remarkable happens. We talked about your dreams, your wishes. Well, Saturn, the planet of discipline, is going to join Neptune, the planet of inspiration. In your house of hopes, wishes, and dreams, and a new project can come. New information can come. And definitely new money. Yes, new money. So Gemini, this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of February. And if you'd like to know what else is going on in your chart, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com.